Welcome back, guys, to Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown, where last episode, entering Mount Qaf to find one of the recently sent Ardashir's men long dead, the Immortals split up to begin exploring as the Undead rose to attack, with Sargon on his own fending them off. We first came across a young girl Fariba who told us of the Wak-Wak trees and gifted us an Eye of the Wanderer as well as some memory shards, allowing us to see a map and store pictures of points of interest to come back to. Having seen Prince Hassan at a distance we cannot reach, needing a ranged specialist to help us proceed, we then reached the Haven where we could shop for upgrades and found Artaban there, who decided to train us through challenges that we now continue. Yeah, it's a pretty comprehensive tutorial. I do wish more games had like an actually engaging one a lot of the time, but then they just generally have you do it via story. But it's more the monetary reward we're getting at the moment and the possibility of unlocking more of this. But to be honest, it looks like we'll unlock it in time anyway when we get new stuff. The enemies' reactions next. Different enemies react with different properties. Learn to recognize those.
No fighting style rules above all. The greatest combatants understand adaptability. Knowing your opponent's strengths is key to bringing them down. Take massive opponents, for example. They react differently to upward attacks. Give it a go.
Do they? Oh, I want to go. So he gets knocked away.
Strikes knocked them back, but they're too heavy for me to lift them off the ground.
Worse still, some opponents can ignore the recoil of your strikes because of their build or magic. You must be vigilant, as this means they can counterattack during your fighting combinations.
So they have a symbol.
Worse enemies out there. None of my attacks have any effect on them.
Not showing signs of pain doesn't mean they didn't get hurt. And careful what you wish for. The Citadel is full of mysteries. We're not out of the woods yet. And one more thing. Some enemies can recover while you're in the middle of your combination. Some can parry your next strike, cutting short your chain of attacks. You can find out for yourself.
I see more and more the benefit of sending the enemy up in the air whenever that's possible.
But you know that's not always possible. The best defense is not always offense.
I agree. Defensive options, the parry and the dodge, but I'm guessing you're speaking more. Oh, advanced movement sounds great to me.
A warrior who throws himself into the fray without defensive skills can win battles, but never wars.
It's not the first time I've heard you say that.
The goal is to structure combat in such a way as to hit the enemy without ever being hit in return. Your dodges, backwards and forwards, allow you to pass through enemy attacks and remain unscathed.
Interestingly, I'm not... Oh, okay. It doesn't want me to press a direction.
Your last strike in a ground combination does not allow these actions. The price to pay for power. You can also end your combination early with a jump. While in the air, you can dodge by doing a backflip.
Interesting.
Jumping while chaining attacks can also be used offensively. Parrying is the best defense against a head-on attack, turning the table in your favor.
Well, there's a separate tutorial for that. But I had noticed I could parry already.
All attacks can be parried. If you're attacked from both sides, escaping is your best option. Parrying and dodging are not unique to us, Sargon. You can expect enemies who can do the same.
Looks like the dodge jump, though, is iframes from both sides, so maybe better than the straight-up dodge. We'll have to figure that out. As Pierre gives a sub to Trevor. Thank you very much. Advanced movements next. Learn to re-engage combat and keep up the offensive pressure. We're going to have enough to buy a second potion in a second as well, easily.
You already know this well, how recovering your balance after striking is when you're most vulnerable. After a successful dodge, the odds are in your favor. Launch a counterattack right at that moment.
Well, what am I supposed to do the counterattack? I can't reach. Restart the assault after a dodge back. But I don't seem to reach pace-wise, like spacing. What? No? There we go. I have to wait really long.
I could do this all day long.
Attacking from behind is also advantageous, and even more so when the enemy is already engaged.
I mean, that attack always looked good when we did it.
Careful against fast foes. They may turn around and punish your attempt at a sneak attack.
Only if they can match my speed.
No arrogance.
You can kick while sprinting to propel the enemy into the background.
And to make a loud entrance.
Sprinting allows you to close the distance. You can still perform an upward attack.
Okay. I'm at 767 time crystals currently. We have 2 more tutorials left for now. Let's get through them.
Artaban, I want to perfect my parrying technique. What do you have for me?
The art of parrying requires perfect timing and faced head-on.
That's me just going down like that. Just realizing what the attack pattern is going to be for each enemy, though.
Parry.
I was trying.
As you may have discovered, projectiles can also be returned to the sender.
Including fireballs. Okay, I'm going to increase the distance. Arrows in this game fly pretty slow. Do you think I can outrun an arrow?
Do be vigilant. Once more, not all projectiles can be parried. Some moves give you better opportunities to counter. Learn to identify them, and don't miss.
The issue is for those opportunity attacks is I need to figure out how to convince the enemy to do them. So we can get the quick kill.
Few enemies are able to recover from your Rushabar counters.
Actually, I named them downburst counters.
Whatever you say.
I wish I could parry any attack.
You know that's impossible, even for me. Fortunately, your senses are sharp. You'll know in advance if an attack can be parried or not.
Trying to parry an unstoppable attack. Well, I failed there, didn't I?
This isn't the whole day's lesson, right?
There is a lesson in every failure. Did you see the effect of the hit you took? That's what you get when you miss a parry and pay for it. Getting hit this way is particularly dangerous, and your Athra focus takes a hit too.
Well, I can feel it in my jaw now.
So there are extra penalties for failing a parry or trying to parry a non-parryable attack. Our last one is Athra's Surge, so we're just going to be launching our special.
Athra, the everlasting blaze, the unifying energy that interlaces the cosmic tapestry. It's the flame that gives and takes, embodying the very core of existence. Its presence and blessing extend throughout the cosmos. By discerning the cadence of Athra's flow, you can better navigate exercises and cures. Athra bestows stability and longevity upon those who seek its guidance. Sargon, your Athra burns brighter with each successful technique and can be unleashed all at once.
Athra Surge. I've used it before.
Get in position and start channeling it.
Feel the gauge, you say. Gotta learn how to do good combo now, haven't I? Wow, I'm really bad. We've just been through all those tutorials and I can't even do what I want to do.
Conversely, taking hits will break your focus and your Athra will dissipate. Riskier actions, such as parrying and launching charged attacks, are even more effective. Try to parry this enemy and see how fast you can gather your Athra.
Oh, cool. You gain it for defensive actions too. That's quite a lot as well.
Keep in mind that dodging is safer, but it will not build up Athra. Parry whenever you can.
I'm kind of glad that there is more of a reason to parry than not.
Let's talk about the Athra Surge. Since it has dodging properties, it's ideal for counterattacks. It's useful for breaking down defenses, and can stop attacks that are usually, well, unstoppable.
Ooh. Does give me straight up iframes too.
Every warrior prides themselves on developing their ultimate techniques, but you can also learn from them. Keep in mind that Athra ignites the soul, gracefully moving through unending transformation. Harnessing and charging its strength is merely a single expression of its multifaceted nature.
And that is all our tutorial challenges done for now.
You now know all the basics. Don't forget, you can always visit for a training session. If you learn new moves, perhaps we can figure out together how to use them. Take this for starters.
Well, I guess it was worth doing it. Athra Surge unlocked. Those Wave. Release a powerful, unfurling wave of Athra that pushes back the enemy. The end of the move can be interrupted. It can be triggered from the ground or in the air. Equip your Athra Surge as a Wak-Wak tree. And they both cost 1, do they? Which one is the one that gets used? They're both level 1 ones. Ah, this one can be used in the air, so I guess that works.
Good to see you.
I guess the mark you've now got is free training, but there's sparklies above me here. Right, I have 867 in terms of our currency at this point, thanks to doing all of that. So I'm going to get an additional healing potion. because that will increase our longevity by quite a large margin. And apart from that, I guess we may as well get this Horned Viper too. Reducing poison effect damage. I'd rather not get poison effects, but still. And Xerxes, let's buy this old currency. Don't know what it's for, but we'll buy it. And now I'm back down to 42. So yeah, I can definitely equip 2 at this point in time. And these are both equipped at this point. Ah, one's with triangle. Ah, that one's on triangle. And that one's on square. Interesting. We've got 2 different moves with that. Right, there's still like this left section I haven't checked out with the hook up here. I'm very bad at jumping right now. Do you know what? Let's approach from this side. This makes way more sense to me. Okay, no way through. There's a way through from the other side, seemingly. Fast travel. Fast travel! Either a way through the ceiling or some such. So that's a thing too. There was this, and then we got to head eastward. So it's either this way or the other way. What was this we passed not too long ago? By the by. A lift? This is Upper City West. And the thing is, it wanted me to head east, didn't it, for the guy? So I don't know whether to be here right now. Especially when I can't even jump up here. Lovely. Come for the currency, first of all. I think using that for the spacing that it gives me is not a bad idea. That guy just fended me off my attack? What the hell? It's one I can't dodge, wasn't it? It's such a delayed attack! What the crap, man? What the crap? He's kicking my ass! Let's go east. I feel like going the way the game told me to go. It's probably the best option. Yeah. Can't even go that way. Yeah. We'll go to each area when we're supposed to go to each area, even though obviously the art of a Metroidvania is that you can go multiple directions in general and choose your own adventure. Help me! This old nasty man beat me up. I still had another potion, I know, but still. Alright then. We'll stick to the lower city for now. And I still try to dodge, but I was caught mid-combat. I should have jumped instead. Jump was the right option. What? Oh my god, the axe lands behind you too? Yeah, that makes sense. Why would I think I was safe from that? Wow. Did the tutorials make me a bit more dodgy than I would have thought? And where I've ended up going. Actually, I kind of do. This is the alternate bit of this route over here. We've yet to explore. What? Is this passageway of death? Wow, I could have chose to navigate this if I wanted to. But instead now I'm going to go backwards through it to find out what's down here, if anything. What? Oh, that did not link up to the section I thought it would link up to. I'm actually just heading further down. We can make myself back a way out over here. The guy with a sword down there, and he doesn't look very healthy. Hello?
Another one of Ardashir's men.
Sargon. How?
You're alive?
So much time has passed.
What? You only got here last night.
One single night that has lasted 30 years.
30 years?
This place is a prison. There is no way out. You must flee.
Where are your brothers in arms?
All lost in the Citadel. All prisoners of time. This is no end for a warrior. This endless captivity. If a soldier is to die, it should be in combat. Free my men. My insignia. Take it. My brothers in arms will give theirs too. When the time comes to release them.
We found our first side quest, the Lost Warriors. Nojan was Ardashir's right-hand man, a good tactician and a respected strategist, but he stayed away from the battlefield whenever possible. One insignia of Persepolis. The question is, where am I going now and where should I be actually heading next? One night that has lasted 30 years. Seems like I need 2 people to step on these to get it working. And I can reach this hook fine, but I can't reach the higher hook. Oh, unless the water lands on the platform? No. Oh. Ah! Well, that's cool. And it only goes at kind of like 90 degrees. Ooh. Fancy. I found an undead man. Oh, I thought I parried that, but I got behind him. Chill out! Oh, I tried to parry him. I thought like, oh, okay. That didn't go too well. But we can restart straight away. Oh, look at cool. I had 2 potions, but I tried to parry him so confidently. I didn't realize that would kill me. I guess I didn't notice how much health was being taken from each attack. I thought I clearly got through that one. I guess it's that one that I'm failing, really, when I look at it. There we go. I just had to restart for that. Okay, you got a little bit closer to me then. I don't even know if I could survive one bad attack, actually, when I look at it. Like his yellow counterattacks did. Two bars of health. Alright, we got Symmetry Pedal. Collect 4 pedals to increase max health. It was exactly how it looked. I didn't realize I'd take that much damage from him and go down, but first death. That was a quick, cool boss fight against an undead.
Father, where am I?
Hey, wait.
Father, what's happening to me?
Wait. Who are you? You just disappeared.
Confusing. Lots of time shenanigans going on in here. I think this is... We found the right way, though, for where I wanted to go. I just missed a couple of areas of exploration when I went through it, is the main issue. Oh, I see we can't actually make this jump. Oh, that might have been spongy, though. I could have probably made it if I didn't try to make it. That's disappointing. What? I didn't expect you to stop in midair like that. Okay, they don't bounce. Oh, they disappear, in fact. Yeah, I'm just not going to get you time to use a move on me, thank you. And so we've entered into different terrain entirely. Well, I guess taking a potion too near you like that's a terrible idea. Thanks, buddy, for knocking me over to here. That's very kind of you. Oh, no. It's all going wrong. I could do with one of those trees right now.
Hello, hello. Is it the first time you're meeting a Wak-Wak tree?
Well, one that talks, yes.
I've seen these trees along my journey, but you're the first to speak.
No, no. I'm not a Wak-Wak tree. I live in it. There are many Wak-Wak trees across the citadel. Their branches are a refuge for us, and also a great help for travelers like you.
Yes, I've noticed.
These trees have always been here, since the start of all life. Their roots are deep, nourished by the primordial athra that resonates within all things. But now, the forest suffers. Amidst the curse, a creature from elsewhere sows more misfortune and desolation. Here, take this. You'll need it.
Another Aphra Surge, Barman's Breath. Create an explosion and a healing zone that gradually restores health. Nearby enemies are pushed back, can only be triggered from the ground. This is a level 2 Aphra Surge. Hold L2 plus struggle to trigger Barman's Breath when your gauge has reached level 2. Okay, so I can only do one level 1 one and one level 2 one. Wonder which one of these does more damage.
Be careful, Sargon. People get lost in the forest. Stay a while. Take refuge with us.
Thank you for the warning, but I'll be fine.
All of the forest is dying. The one in the forest feeds and feeds.
Isn't it the curse that is killing the forest?
The curse, yes. Broken time means broken space. She came from elsewhere through a broken door.
I see. An uninvited creature has come to take advantage of Mount Qaf's misery. It's the same as the enemies of Persepolis. This I can deal with.
You're a very brave one.
Well, nice to meet you. If a bit spooky to meet you. Didn't expect you to come out of a tree like that. Oh. Now where am I? What trouble am I getting myself into this time? Well, if I go down here, I can't get back up by the look of this purple crap. Unless I can break it. I didn't mean to walk into it. Within the realm of broken memories, a part of a prophecy was gotten from that sand jar I just broke. Oh, okay. Sure there's nothing wrong with me getting that. I wanted to knock him into the thing. That looks like it could be opened up. Oh, there we go. I don't know if that's exactly looks like the way I wanted to go. It also sounds like there's guys underneath me.